Hello, children and parents, and welcome to today's episode of
Miracle Fred's Miracle World.
Miracle Fred's Miracle World. In today's episode, I decided to wear a tie because it's Sunday and I wanted to get a little fancy. Although everyone knows the Lord's Day is Silly Tuesday. Before we begin, I'd like to thank our brand new sponsor, Steve's Services. If you need a good or a service, Steve has got you covered. Hello, children and parents, and welcome to Miracle Fred's Miracle World. In today's episode, we will be talking about something very serious: drugs. But before we begin, we need to do our regular poll. We need to do it. We need to do it every time because it's our regular poll. We need to do it. We need to do it right now. We need to do that regular poll. Boot up that poll. Last episode, I asked, what is your special skill? We got a few answers. One of them was simply Coke. Now, I must say I'm a little concerned. Now, if you're talking about the drink, then I must say that is lovely. I am quite skilled in Coke myself. It's one of my favorite drinks to drink. But if you're the CEO of Coke, that's even more lovely. However, if you're talking about other types of Coke, then that's no good. Another answer we got was, oh my god. I'm going to read it word for word right now. Hi, my name is Grimblow Man, and my superpower is whenever someone insults me, I can turn it into a booger ball. So if you ever even decide to get in a fucking insult battle with me, depending on how bad the insult, you could be completely covered in snot. I will not read the rest. Now, Grimblow Man, your skill sounds almost like you've been possessed by the great demon Snosker. Snosker is a chill dude, but he also slowly destroys the body of the person he possesses, like a parasite. Slowly, more and more of you will turn to slime. Bumps will form around your elbows and you will vomit regularly. Snosker is in fact weak to insults, which is likely why he's using his snot to destroy your enemies. I suggest you see a Snosker therapist in your area. Except for the fact that you can't, because I am the only Snosker therapist. He lives in my closet and we play poker together. He is my greatest enemy, but also my greatest friend. Now that is the end of today's poll. Our next poll is, what is your favorite snack? And why? What are you guys eating down there? What are you eating while you're watching Miracle Fred's? What do you got in those teeth of yours? All right. Now for today's topic, drugs. The mainstream media will have you know that drugs are cool. However, this is not true and dangerous. Drugs are very bad for you. And to illustrate my point, I have some drugs with me right now. This is Miracle Dust, a half dust, half miracle substance found in the Miracle Mines. Let's take some together to show how it feels to be on Miracle Dust. While on Miracle Dust, a bright hallway might seem dark. You might start to see double. Your mind might speed up. Or your speed might mind down. Or your slow might down speed. Your speed might up down speed now. Might down speed with your flips. Or you might down speed up, speed down. Speed down, up, down. And then once your mind has sped down and slowed up, you won't be able to tell your left from your left, and your right from your right, left, You won't be even able to tell how to even tell when you're speed up. You might get more sleep, and that's bad for the sleep master. He doesn't like it when people sleep. That's why they call him the sleep master. You might forget how you got things. Like, for example, where did I get this? And lastly, your brain will turn to string cheese, and your string cheese will turn to brain. But seriously though, it's bad. Do not do it. Did you know 8 billion people die from drugs every year? That's too many people. If you are currently a drug addict, we've prepared a guided meditation for you to listen to daily. We will play it now. Welcome to your guided meditation. As you are listening, you will calm down and take deep, deep breaths. Take a deep breath in. Take another deep, deep breath in. And another deep breath in. It feels good to breathe oxygen. Oxygen is your God. God has gifted you oxygen, and oxygen is your God. You will not betray oxygen by doing drugs. You will not betray oxygen by inhaling other fumes. You will just say no if it's not oxygen. Imagine Dr. Seuss doing drugs. You can't. Imagine Bobby Ross doing drugs. Not a chance. If you did drugs, that would be bad. Don't do it. If you do drugs, you'll have 7 children you have to take care of. 7 children, all named Thomas. How will you tell the 7 Thomases apart? You'll go outside to mow the grass, and Thomas 2 will come out and be like, "You forgot to buy my video game console." And you said, "But I already bought one for you, Thomas 3. Little did you know it was Thomas 2. Thomas 2 pulls out the gun you bought him for his hunting. He says, "I will kill you with this gun." He says, "Tee-hee." He runs away and eats some of the grass that you just mowed. That grass should not have been eaten, but he learned from watching you devour weed. He learned from watching you. After this meditation is over, you will enjoy the rest of the episode, but you will never, ever do the drugs. Ever again. Or else, let's just say JFK was not killed by the same guy as he would have been if you didn't do drugs. I sort of lost the metaphor. I will now answer some frequently asked questions.
Are all drugs bad?
Yes.
Do I have 11 fingers, or is that just the drugs?
Probably just the drugs.
Can cigarettes lead to lung cancer and damage relationships with loved ones?
Yeah.
Last question. Miracle Fred, do you do drugs?
Kids, I think it's time I come clean with you. In my youth, I did quite a few drugs. It started small, but got more and more intense. I stopped recently, 2 years ago, after a near-death experience in my closet with Snosker. Now, kids, if I had some real advice for you, it would be... Holy shit, it's the science alarm! Miracle eyes and miracle moon, take us to the science room. Everybody! Everybody! Miracle eyes and miracle moon, take us to the science room! Whoa, I'm in the science room. It's good to be back after a 3-month absence. Now it's time to read a letter. Today, David writes, Dear Miracle Friend, I told my dad I thought I was made of bees, and he just waggled his finger at me and said, I was made of cells. Miracle Fred, what are cells? And am I made of them? That was actually so funny. Well, David, of course you're not made of bees, but you're also not made of cells. See, cell theory was a silly idea, invented by 2 silly men in the year 1838, the silliest year. I believe how it happened was Theodore Schwann said, wouldn't it be silly if we were made of cells? And they both agreed that it was goofy. But after publishing, everyone called them geniuses. And so they went along with it. In reality, David, everyone's made up of something slightly different. I am made up of an astounding mix of God's bodily fluids and citric acid. You can find out what you're made out of by mailing us your DNA! Huh. But no one is made of bees. You're stupid and going to hell. Now it's time for our experiment. I have the orange liquid, and I'm going to pour it on my armpit. Wait for that to marinate. Let's go back to Miracle World. Say it with me, guys. What was it again? Innocent blood and cleansing light. We will leave the science room tonight. Now it's time to meet my new temporary assistant. Well, you guys might be asking, what happened to Skylar? He was so Sigma and Skibbity and toilet. Well, he's busy with a divine mission. He's going to go spread my grandmother's ashes at Disneyland. I always hated her, so I hope she'll get stepped on by many large Disney men. Except for Donald Duck, since he's such a hunk of man, and she does not deserve him. But I think it's okay, because I think you're going to love my new temporary assistant. Buttfuck! I'm allowed to say that on TV because that's his actual legal name. This is his address. Now it's time for our fan mail segment. Yay. All right. My name is Miracle Fred's Miracle World.
And my name is Buttfuck. Welcome back to an epic YouTube video.
I just said my name was the Miracle Fred's Miracle. My last name was Miracle World. That's not true, and you can't Google it and find me. You can't find anything on me. Okay, welcome back to the fan mail segment that we do every episode, and we love doing, and it's never caused friendship-ending arguments, not once. Is my new assistant Buttfuck. Oh, we got some notes here. I'll take these.
Is that Old Bay?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Some Old Bay.
Wait 1 second.
You're from Maryland, right, Buttfuck?
Wait a second.
Oh, some flowers. Hey, that's so nice.
Wait a second.
Last episode was about jobs, so I'm expecting to see a lot of items related to jobs.
A spoonful of Old Bay helps the medicine go down.
Stop.
What the medicine go down.
What are you doing?
The medicine go down.
Don't do stuff like that.
Spoonful of Old Bay helps medicine
Stop
go
doing
down.
stuff like that.
Medicine go down.
Stop.
Medicine go down.
Stop. So this hanger came with a note.
Spoonful of Old Bay.
This note, it reads that this hanger you can use this to hang yourself. So I don't know who said it, but it says signed the gardener of
Old Bay.
Don't eat Old Bay on my show. The gardener of allergies. So there's a note. Stop.
Montreal steak seasoning. My favorite.
The Old Bay and Montreal.
How did you guys know?
The Old Bay and Montreal steak seasoning are from Todney and Tali from Russia.
And then there's glue.
Elmer's glue.
I drink all of this on Tuesday.
Elmer's glue.
That's like half
unfull. Why'd they give us half of it?
They gave us half a bottle of Elmer's glue. I don't know, maybe there's a note in there that I could read out to explain
I'd
stuff.
eat it anyway.
Okay, this spray bottle actually had a note. It says,
fish!
This is the bodily
Is this
fluids for the
cooked?
DNA.
Why is there
we're
a
expecting
string
a lot of
hanging?
bodily fluids next.
Why is
fan
there a
mail
string
segment.
hanging out of the
I don't
fish?
know what it's not. It doesn't look like
There's
a
a
real
zipper.
fish.
There's a zipper,
me.
and then there's a ball inside.
Get out!
of it.
Get out of my office.
There's a ball, and then there's a fish. That was tasty.
He ate that.
I didn't eat it. It was a joke. No. Here's the thing. I lied to the camera because you can say anything online and it works. I'm not gonna eat this, but here you go.
Some cheese and crackers. I guess I'll eat them.
And then here you go.
A blueberry, the worst type of pop.
Here you
Blueberry
go.
pop. Oh, fuck! Wait, hold on. Are these really these are bottles of slime from the nightmare slimes. Thank you. This will be perfect for my newest experiment. If I just put this on my armpit, I can. This is. Thank you. Okay, thank you for all the fan mail. I'm sorry this segment is going to be shorter. I can't stand being around this guy.
No!
I,
That hurt, man!
so, thank you very much for sending mail. Good day.
and watch my YouTube channel.
have a blessed-
Butt fuck McButt fuck.
Have a blessed evening.
Fuck.
That has got to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Don't do drugs, and please come back and remember to fill out the form in the description. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm voicing over because they forgot to record an outro for this episode. This whole thing has been a mess. He ran off to some sort of swamp and he said that he was going to go something about nightmare slimes. I don't know, man. I quit. I'm fucking